a police department, well, they have pro-Trump flags inside of the police department. They have mock graves of people they have killed inside of their police precinct. It is insane. Let's put it up. In Seattle, Washington, a police department is under fire after a 2021 body cam video obtained as part of a lawsuit exposed the decor in an East Precinct break room, which included a makeshift tombstone mocking Demarius Butts, a black 19-year-old who was killed by the Seattle police, and a Trump flag also present with a sign that said, "Stop killing us." So you see in the graphic, that is a fake mock tombstone of somebody they killed. That's their trophy. You know who does that according to psychological profilers? Serial killers. Serial killers, they like to have a point of contact to the killing. Some call it a trophy. Demarius Butts, let's put him up, was 19 when this happened. He was 19. He was fatally shot 11 times by local police on April 20th, 2017. After running from police, after attempting to rob a convenience store. Reports say the young man brandished a firearm and demanded the clerk give him a beer. Officers were alerted, chased him to a loading dock. He and the officers fired at each other, leaving 3 cops wounded, but the only fatality was the teen. An inquest jury ruled that the shooting was justified and the officers involved were absolved of any criminal charges. Let me give you the reaction from Darius' mother regarding the tombstone. The mother of the man killed said she couldn't express how hurtful it was to find out that the officers displayed a fake grave marker. A heartbroken Ann Butt said, "I didn't think SPD could take more from me. I was wrong." Let me talk about the Trump flag for a minute that's prominently displayed at the precinct. And this is a campaign Trump flag. This is not a governmental anything. Legal experts suggest that having the Trump flag might violate state laws and department policies that govern officers' engagement in partisan political activities while on duty. Response from the police department. The department released a statement that noted it had no idea how the item ended up on the storage shelving. "We have no reason to believe it was placed as a trophy or with any pejorative intent," the SPD said. A spokesperson explained that individuals who perceive BLM as being against the police often place items that commemorated instances of local and national use of force around the precinct. They added that it's not surprising that such items would end up on the shelf. The precinct has confirmed the items have been removed. That's a hell of a spin story there. Let's put up the mayor. Just last March, Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell posed a question to the federal court judge to lift the 2012 SPD consent decree based on a pattern of biased policing and use of excessive force that erodes trust, said Harrell. "When we're trying to build trust with our police department and the community, I will support an investigation to understand what happened, who knew about it, who should have known about it," he said. There you have it. Why are these things important? They're important because it goes to state of mind. It goes to an internal bias. It goes to hyper racist aggressions. It goes to their bigotry and also their lack of sensitivity to do their jobs. Who would do such a thing? Even if you believe that a killing is justified, who's happy to kill? Who would feel good about killing somebody? A killer would. That's who, a killer. All right, Max, thoughts?
Well, the more you look in that video, the more you find. I mean, I kept thinking this is what conquering armies do. They take trophies from the people they've defeated. And if you look, there's more than just the tombstone. There's also an anarchist flag hanging right next to the tombstone that they likely took at a protest. And they're doing this to memorialize what they view as their victories, the way they've dominated and conquered people, because police officers, and many will tell you, they feel like they are a force of order in an occupied country, and that the people they're policing are the enemy. They're not people they're meant to serve, they're a danger. And this is how they decorate and how they think in places where they don't think the public is going to see. And if you look at a lot more insides of police stations, you'll see a lot more like that.
Yeah, and listen, in the video, I know we got screenshots, but in the video, these officers are walking around. I mean, this is just how it operates there. Nobody was shocked. Nobody was like, oh my goodness, where did that come from? All right, so the spin is bull.